Hi, I'm Zanny, and I'm about to prank this man. In today's video, we'll be going over the Molten Edict, a hammer designed to drop your dad's next hottest mixtape on any behemoth at will. Let's get to it. Crafting the Molten Edict requires a plethora of both Charrogg parts and exotic parts that can be claimed from either Charrogg or other behemoths depending on the part. I previously made a video on different sword builds that could be used to farm Charrogg. I highly recommend taking a look if you're interested in improving your hunt efficiency. But, for now, here are the parts you'll need in total to craft the Molten Edict. Molten Edict's unique effect alters the way that the hammer blast works, replacing the traditional shotgun-esque blast with a medium-velocity projectile that arcs through the air, and detonates for blaze damage upon impact. After making contact, it'll leave behind a patch of flames that deal damage to behemoths and behemoth-created objects within its vicinity. It's pretty spicy. However, not all things come without sacrifice, as the projectile is unable to interrupt behemoths, even with weighted strikes at rank 6. This means you'll have to rely on either your direct melee strikes or concussive grenades in order to interrupt. Whether or not this trade-off is worth it is up to you and your playstyle. Personally, to me, it's not that big of a hindrance. As a weird little side note, the damage from the projectiles is affected by acidic, even though it's not affected by weighted strikes. It's just a neat little fun fact that I discovered while playing with the hammer. On hammer jumps or evasive blasts, you'll leave behind a pair of homing projectiles that will detonate on impact or will detonate after a short period of time. This is a nice complement to your damage when you're engaging a behemoth or if you're trying to reposition yourself during a fight. To top it off, you can hammer blast after performing a full combo to unleash the spiciest meatball of your life, dealing damage as it passes through the behemoth before shortly fading away. And for some reason it can pass through terrain, I don't know why, but I guess that's cool. That's a neat little mechanic. Alright, let's go ahead and get down to the meat. There are a few different builds you can incorporate due to the raw melee mechanics of the hammer remaining unchanged. Knockout King and Overpower work wonderfully together, especially with the hammer's naturally high stagger damage. Wound builds centered around acidic and savagery also perform admirably due to the fact that the hammer cannot break tails. A good, general build that I use for most of my hammer needs is a traditional low-life build focused on the exploitation of rage and wild frenzy. I use this combination a lot because, like I said in previous videos, it's consistent, reliable, and it gets the job done really fast. But, despite my love for efficiency, I've just had way too much fun with the hammer blast. It's unique enough on its own, and it offers something different from the more involved dance that is melee combat. And so, I made a build to accommodate this quirky addition, using the power of Rage Hunter and Rage in tandem with the Drask Lantern to deliver a devastating ranged payload. As I said before, it's fun and different, and it makes me even more excited to try out and review the Austrian repeaters when they drop. Give it a spin, and who knows, you might make a great cannoneer yet. That'll wrap up this video for now. I'll be delivering a follow-up on the Skullforge, an equally as hot exotic with an interesting mechanic. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and found the information I had to be both insightful and enjoyable. Drop a like, subscribe if you're interested in seeing more Dauntless related content, and leave any questions or thoughts you have down in the comments below. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.